Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking my first video, my previous video. Thank you for sharing and continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you. Today I'm gonna do a story time. Yeah, and I know you will see the topic at the top there. Yeah, when you watch. So please remember to subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bell that anytime I post a video, you will be notified. Thank you all for watching. Yes, today my topic will be on pregnancy journey. Yes, pregnancy journey. Yes, I can reflect back on all those pregnancies. Yeah, because guess what? I won't be going back on that road, so I can reflect and maybe this video will help somebody, you know. So I hope you enjoy. Sit back and enjoy this video. Today, I'm going to talk about my first pregnancies. I'm going to talk about my first pregnancy. Yeah. So, my first pregnancy was when I was in my late 20s. Yeah, when I was in my late 20s, I found out, the signs and all the works. What, you started vomiting, you started not eating, you start lose weight, and all these things was happening to me, but I never really know that I was pregnant, because guess what, every one of my friends them having babies and me never having, I wasn't in any rush either to have any baby at that time, but the Lord will have it that it was time. So when I first started those symptoms, so I went to the doctor and found out that I was pregnant, and I came home and I told my boyfriend, that's my husband now, that I was pregnant and all these things. Yeah, that was a journey. My first pregnancy experience was a journey. I lost so many weight. Everybody must say, I wonder what made me lose so much weight. Because when growing up, when I was in my teens, I was slim, but when I come out of my teens, I started, I was thick. So when I first, that pregnancy, I lose so many weight. I couldn't eat any and anything. I couldn't eat any anything. Most of the time I couldn't keep down nothing at all. I would vomit a lot. Yeah. First trimester right up to the last one. This girl vomiting. So you know all that weight loss. And but during that pregnant, yeah, I was happy. I was happy, but not the feeling. The feeling wasn't nice at all. That pregnant, your first time, your first experience, the feeling wasn't nice. I sick right up. In terms of sickness, I don't mean sick that I have to be admitted in any hospital or anything like that. Just sick feeling, right up until I ready to have baby. Couldn't eat. I don't want to smell certain things. I don't want to taste certain things, and I used to crave burger. Yeah, and as we get the burger, then I eat them. That's it. Yeah, and next thing, I used to love ice. I used to eat a lot of ice. A lot of ice I used to eat throughout that first pregnancy. I used to eat whole heap of ice. And I used to love Milo. So what I do, because I love ice and I love eat ice, I used to mix a jug full of Milo and put in the freezer. And when you gather that flake of ice, yeah, man, it's me that. Yeah, me used to love that. I used to enjoy that. Me eat ice till me have to hide from my husband or my boyfriend at that time. Yeah. We have to hide, and we have to hide going to the fridge, tiptoe. Sometimes we have come out of the bed, out of the bed, the weeks hours of the night. Come, go and eat ice or ice mile or whatever that is. And when the good food cook, me don't want it. So we used to have to hide from him. Because he used to tell me, say, you know, think the whole heap of ice eating, they're good for the baby. But you know, as pregnant ladies, you know, we crave something not even good for it. But we craving that. Well, the ice was my craving. Pure ice. So, and when I went into labor, you know, I didn't know what to expect because I have friends that, you know, my mother wasn't there at the time. So I have friends that have kids before me and they would tell me what to expect. So I, I know what to expect. And so whenever I see that, I would, I say, yeah, it's time for me to go. Went into hospital, check in, register, check in, and get my bed and everything. But I'm in pain. I was in pain all day, and I went into labor about 6 o'clock. I went into labor about 6 o'clock. So I didn't have baby till maybe about 11 or after 11. Yeah. So when I went down to the hospital, let me tell you something, man. That was a joke. Every time I feel some pain, I would run to the labor room, beg them, tell them me ready. So then when they examine me, boom, I'm out. I did ready to have no baby. Nurse, they know, tell me what centimeter. Never ready if you have no baby. So I've been doing that right throughout the day. Till about 5 o'clock, I said, nurse, went back again. Feel so terrible. Me can't sit down. Me sit down. Me can't stand up. Me can't lay down. Me just in a pain. So go back to the labor room again. The nurse check me again. Baby still far away. Don't ready yet to come. So I said, nurse, please. I believe the other patient they will laugh after me. Me not think me want to bring, yeah, because every time I go into the labor room, I take out my basin heading into labor room. So I carry my basin with my little things. You know, ladies, we have to carry our little things into the labor room. So me and this basin right through the day every minute. So I say, nurse, don't let me take this basin back outside because me just feel so them a laugh after me. So please, I'm asking to put up this basin for me until I'm ready to have baby. So right through I've been doing that. I paid a nurse for delivery, and she was on duty. So she said to me, "Let me tell you something. I am coming off duty. I think she said she coming off duty about 11 o'clock or anywhere about there. So she said she don't want nobody call her when she reach home. So she said me deliver here before me leave here. You understand? So yeah, I did have my baby girl about, I think it's about maybe about 11 throughout the time before the nurse came off duty. Even on the bed there, she have to be giving me ice. Right throughout my delivery, ice. So you know me did love ice. Yeah, and I delivered my first baby girl. Yes, pretty girl, pretty girl. I will give you a story on she another time. Pretty girl. She was so beautiful. Yes. My second pregnancy, I same works, found out that I was pregnant, but what happened, I didn't get that time to really sit down and, you know, gallop into all of that feeling because I did have to be on the road a lot because of my first child. I did have to be on the road with her. So I was pregnant too. So I have to be on the Kingston Road, St. Anne's Bay Road every minute. I even went to Cleveland with my second baby in my belly. Yes. So after that, yeah, got through my pregnancy, and yeah, went through some grieving too with my pregnancy, and then I delivered. I'll give you that story in another episode. So I delivered, went to the hospital again, same work, so they there with me, and I delivered. And guess what? It was another girl. So Mr. York was getting used to hearing it's like another girl. Yeah. My third pregnancy. Um, honestly, no, me say this is the boy, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Let me tell you something. This baby would kick left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. I feel some kicking. We say yes. It cannot be another girl. This have to be a boy. So I was working at a school at the time, and my co-workers there, they know send me I'll name that baby. If any one of them watching now, they could tell you the name. So that baby name was D'Angelo. Yeah, me named that baby from before that baby come out because me say, yeah, D'Angelo, you're coming. Because this have to be a boy. And I went through the works again and get into labor. And before I get into, yeah, I think it's a Saturday evening. Yeah, Saturday evening, and I took in for a baby. So my second daughter, which is my first daughter now because my first daughter died. So my second daughter was there with me. Took into labor. Husband was not there, and I started feeling pain. I know what to expect now because on the road 2 times already. So I know what to expect. So although me I feel some pain, me know what to look for, and so I was there in pain and crying. And so my little daughter, my second daughter, walk over to me and say, "Mommy, um, you don't have to cry like that." So, but she would even like to know what I was going through anyway. I make a call, and I was talking about Edward and bursting. So I go have to go to the hospital. I don't know what the little girl do. Sometimes you can't talk certain things around children. The little girl went to school the next morning and tell him that her mother had burst, so she have to be in the hospital. She know herself. So, um, back and talk, and my husband come home, and my sister-in-law, we used to share our house together, and she came home from work and get ready, and me tell them what happening, and we get ready for to go to the hospital, and my sister-in-law, come along with us, and we went, and I went, and sometimes you can buck up on some road people. Me in pain, me in pain, I'm in pain. As soon as I reached the hospital and went to that room that you first check in and, register and everything. As soon as I step on the step, to the, just a step to go in the room, me in pain and me I hold my back and all these things. The nurse, nobody come, you know what she said to me? Nobody come in here so with it, Me say, gee, me say, Lord, give me strength. Me not gonna pay her any mind. Yes, so me not paying. So me no matter what she wants to say, you understand? If me want to cry, me go cry. So, anyway, I went through all that works and delivered, before I reached the delivery part, and she examined me, sent me back to my bed, and my sister-in-law was there, and we went to the bathroom with me, and we come back, and when she checked me, when the nurse checked me, she said I wasn't ready, so I must go back to my bed. And as soon as I went to my bed, going back to the bed, I hear psh, yeah, ladies, that what happened. So I just said back to my sister, and I said to her, I said, please go and tell the nurse that I am ready now. And she said I must come, and still that nurse just still rude. Yeah. Still rude. I go back now, you know what happened. You know what just happened when I reached that bedside. And when I went into the labor room, the lady is going to send me back to the bathroom and say I must get change up and come back. Yeah, that's what she did. And the pain that I was in, and where I feel that baby, I said in myself, I am not going back to any bathroom. I'm not going back to no bathroom. Yeah. So I changed myself and I lay down. and I get ready for my labor. Yeah, and I deliver. Yeah, she have to deliver me because I lay down for her to deliver me. And yeah, didn't have that longness again like the first one. And I delivered. And guess what? It was another girl. Yes, it was another girl. Mr. York again on the road. No, D'Angelo. You can imagine. Another girl. So, yes, again. When I got pregnant with my baby, last baby here, my third daughter was 12 years old, honestly. So, say, me never look on that road. Me never really think about no baby at that time. But it happened. Yeah, and I give God thanks because she's really a blessing. I give God thanks. And after 12 years now, I start feel some feeling again. I said, no, sir. Anyway, I go a doctor come back. Come back and find out I'm pregnant. Yeah. And my age. Okay. So when I come home back and tell the other two girls, my mommy pregnant. Say two little pitney start jump, the two little girls start jump like me don't know what they hear about. Yeah, they think of them. Yeah, me, I don't want to go have this baby. They were so happy. May I tell you, they love the ground, down to the ground that my last child walk and those two, they love her. Yeah. And that whole journey now with my last pregnancy, you have to take in consideration my age at that time and a long time I never have no baby and all these things. Anyway, you know what I give God thanks for? Throughout those 4 pregnancies, I didn't have to admit into any hospital early than my time, only when me ready to deliver. I didn't have to admit to no hospital. I wasn't sick. I didn't have a high blood pressure. Yeah, I give God thanks for that. And then at that the last 1 year and at that age now, me go start fret. I say, wonder if everything go alright. And anyway, I did have a gynecologist that I go to whenever I'm pregnant. I would go to my gyno and I go like for the first couple of months and then I started visit clinic. So first thing I do now, I just head to him. Yeah. And he run his test and whatever, and I'm pregnant. And then he start to look at my dockets and thing like that. So, say know my age. Yes, and after start visiting, I think about my third visit to him. I think it was my third visit to him. Now he started, I did my first ultrasound. And normally I do ultrasound just my first ultrasound to see if everything alright. I don't do ultrasounds to find out any sex of any baby. I just have my babies and then at that time I will see whether boy or girl. So he was telling me now on my third visit that he could do an ultrasound to find out if that baby is okay, if that baby and if everything is alright, and he can also find out if that baby is Down syndrome. And if that baby is Down syndrome, he will know. He can do something for me. So I was curious. So I say, what? So I started questioning him and he started telling me now what he can do if that baby is Down syndrome. Me say, I didn't bother to hold up the whole heap of argument with him because me just find out know what. Because me I say to myself, say, God allow me to get pregnant I me go tell him my age at that time. I was 42. And whether or not that baby was Down syndrome or not, I don't want to know. And I'm going to carry that child right up to that 9 months. And I'm going to deliver that child as long as God give me the health and the strength and that child is going to be loved too. So I don't need to find out. And that was my last visit to that gynecologist. You know, when I start go to clinic, I say I don't care who and laugh when we go to the clinic. You know, young people tendency for, you know, when we sort of up in our age and having a child, them feel say, you know, we was, you know, maybe if we did come off of that the road a long time. Anyway, we did married. I may have my husband. And all my kids is for him. So I didn't bother to go back to him. I didn't bother to go back to him. I stopped going to him and I started visit clinic, and I have go through my pregnancy. I never have to admit in a hospital before time. You know, you will feel some like a feeling or whatever. Never have a high blood pressure, never anything. Give God thanks. Go through that pregnancy, that last pregnancy at the age of 42. And I have my baby. Me go out be taking if I have my baby normal or whatever. You know, I did have a long time to deliver. When I take into the hospital, they have to induce labor. Because it come like you take me back to the first one now. She take a time to us to be delivered. But delivered. Guess what? Again, Mr. York was on the outside again at the window wait. No, all of that, all along now, no, we are saying again, I want boy, no, but me never get my hopes up. Me never get my hopes up. Because my mother have 4 boys and 1 girl. So I say, well, I may have out the girl them. So never really get me hopes. Say, they want, as long as that baby is okay and healthy, that's fine with me. So after I came out labor room, and Mr. York was at the window. So I think when I came out labor room and I was in that bed laying down, they were on the outside waiting just to hear what I was. So could have said, could have, you know, after you deliver baby and then wheel you out and you come and lay on your bed, you're just tired. You're tired, you know? You're done having those babies. Trust me, you're tired. Not even the baby, you know, a whole. No, ladies, talk true. Yeah, not even the baby, your body tired. I don't want maybe you want something to eat. Yeah, you're hungry. So I could have hold up me and I say, it's another girl. Oh my God, so Imani, my other 2 daughters out there, and you know, they laugh and they say, Daddy, it's another girl. Yeah, that's my journey and pregnancy. Guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share. I hope you turn on your notification bell when I do another one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another video.